Success in life, in business, in career, in finances, in relationships, in all areas of our life depends on these three components, each of which has its own weight. Can you guess what these 10% are? And most people think that the more they invest in that 10%, and people are willing to invest time and money, the more successful they will be. But the fact is, this is still only 10%. Can you guess what these are? You said studying? Exactly. People think, thank you, that the more knowledge they have and skills, the more successful they become. And this is true to some extent, but not more than 10%. If knowledge and skills account for more than 10%, who then would be the most successful individuals in the world? Who? Professors, teachers, academicians, PhD graduates, scientists, and we know this is not the case. And most of the time, they don't consider themselves successful, first of all. And most of them consider themselves broke. Even so, they have all that degrees, all that knowledge, all that skills. Why? Because that 90% are still missing. Can you guess what these 40% are? Mindset, exactly. Okay. And then tell me what mindset is. Primarily, mindset is our ability to process information and to make decisions. Every level of success has its own mindset. Tell me, does a person that earns 10,000 euros a month have a different mindset from a person earning 1,000 euro a month? Not the same, of course. Does a person that earns 100,000 euros a month have a different mindset from a person earning 10,000 euros a month? Yes. And from a person earning 1,000 euro a month, every level of success has its own mindset. And people say, Mikola, you are speaking about money. Money are not important. By the way, money is not important. It's also a mindset. But this relates not only to money, it relates to everything. Tell me, does a person that is happily living in a marriage for the last 40 years have a different mindset for a person that 40 years have been to 5 different marriages? Every level of success has its own mindset. But the problem starts exactly here. Where and when do we establish our mindset? When do we learn how to process the information and make decisions? Can you guess? Exactly. At the age about 7 years old, 5 to 7 years old, this is where our primer mindset is built. If we were born to a particular religion, very likely that we will be staying with this religion for the rest of our life. If we were born in a broken family financially, the likelihood that we will be broke financially for the whole of our life is very high. If we were born in a family of highly intelligent individuals, most likely we will be highly intelligent individuals. There are deviations, there are exceptions, but most of the time our upbringing plays the biggest role. And because of this early childhood establishment of mindset, most people operate through the whole life on the mindset they created completely unconsciously at the age of from 5 to 7. So we can say that most people in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s still operate as the child, and only highly successful people, and I would say not more than 2% in the entire world, are able, and this is actually their habit, to question their mindset. They constantly question all the beliefs they have, the internal map of reality. For instance, we are earning 1,000 euros a month, and we want to get to the next level of 10,000 euros a month. Can we get from here to there organically? Yes, over a period of 20-25 years. If we are at the level of 1,000 today, in 20 years, someone will pay a salary of 10,000 here. But what if we want to get from here to there in just 12 months? Do we have to do something with our mindset? Yes. And then if we do the necessary work on the mindset, and then this 50% I tell you a little bit later, we may land here in 12 or 24 months. But here's the problem. We have changed our belief system, our internal map of reality, our worldview. We land here at 10,000, and now we have another goal, 25,000, let's say, euros. And the problem starts here, because we did a lot of internal work on ourselves to get from here to there. We have created a new belief system, new internal map of reality, worldview, and the same belief system, internal map of reality that helped us to get from here to there will be the same belief system that will stop us from getting from this level to the next level. Why? Because most people don't have this practice in place to question everything they believe. And I remember one of my early clients, the millionaire lady, I was working with her as a coach, and she was earning a couple of millions dollars a year. And then she picked me as her coach, and I worked on her goals. I noticed in one coaching session that I asked her questions, trying to push her up here, speaking about I think it was about dozens or maybe hundreds of millions, but she was pulling me down back to a few millions of dollars a year. And I asked her, do you notice what is going on here? And she said, what? I say, I'm trying to push you up to the next level, and you unconsciously pull me down to your comfort zone. And she was very shocked. She realized that she wanted to grow, but in her internal map of reality, she was still thinking about herself, that self-image of a millionaire that has $1 or $2 million a year. And now, the third part of this formula. Can you guess what it is? What is it?